I woke up this morning and checked my email to see that I was invited to play NBA The Run. Little old me, somebody with not a large social media presence. So obviously, for content's sake, I took the chance. I'm gonna level with you here. It's an alright game. C plus. I want to talk about the good. I want to talk about the bad. I want to talk about what I think needs to happen, and also price point, because that's important. Let's talk about the good. As someone that grew up playing and experiencing NBA Street and NBA Jam, that nostalgia factor is there. There is pushing, it is arcadey, it is everything that you want it to be if you've played those games before. Parks are present, parks vary, and parks are diverse. There's a park in, I want to say it's Toronto, there's Rucker Park there, there's a park in China as well. And once those parks are determined as your place to play, there are, I guess, modes or styles that get added to every single game. That varies as well. It can be everything from old school games to 11. I think there's games to 15 as well. There are like odd games to 18. So the score varies, but also inside of that, there's usually some arcade gimmick or some arcade, I'll say mode added to it for lack of better terminology. I don't really like the word gimmick, but there's one where alley-oops hold more points. There are games where dunks are more points. There are games that are just like twos, like ones and twos. There are twos and threes. There is like flat, so like 2 minutes, whoever has the highest score at the end. There are just regular free games, 221. It's diverse. Something that you can play for a few hours. I'd say like 2-3 hours a day and not get bored. A game you can play with your friends, a game that play with your like cousins. It's that kind of classic cookout sort of vibe where like everybody's waiting for food to get made, so you sitting there, y'all playing. It'll burn some time. And it's a good time waster, so to speak. It'll take you back to that feeling. Also, those feelings of like those summers where you just kind of laying around, ain't nothing going on, and like it might low key be too hot out and ain't nothing really moving, so you just in the crib playing. Everybody, whoever lose past the sticks, that sort of vibe. That feeling is there with this game, and in that 3v3 style where there's also modes attached, you can get through games quickly. So 2-3 hours, good consistent playtime. On the opposite side of that though, the gameplay loop to me, if you're playing by yourself, is going to get stale really quickly. 2 to 3 hours with friends is a great time. 2 to 3 hours by yourself, unless you're grinding something like rank or credibility, I think is what they're calling it, it's going to start to get boring. It's going to start to get stale. There's not going to be too much. And although we appreciate that NBA Jam style, if you play those games, you also know that pushing can get a little OD. I saw people pushing on inbounds so that the ball would just swing loose and just go free. Steals aren't the most consistent, and you can get splashed on left, right, and center. Pause. With the way that the stamina system works and the fact that they go like more of a metered system instead of a hard number system, if they have anything that's maxed out and your stamina is high enough, that shit damn near guaranteed to go in. Blocks feel just as chintzy as they did in NBA Street and NBA Jam, and so I know some of y'all not gonna be the biggest fan of that. All in all though, still collectively pretty solid game. There are some tweaks that need to be, worked through. I saw people complaining about game feeling kind of stiff, dribble moves being there but not being effective. It feels like you're kind of, if this makes sense, I'm not gonna go into like full position. Pause. What the fuck? I'm gonna still repeat it. Pause. I'm not gonna go into full position, but it feels like there are times where you can kind of move independent of the ball, where it's like staggered and kind of choppy movement. That's a drawback for me. But I come from the era where things were never perfect, so you just kind of gotta eat it. I don't know what other game modes will happen. I don't know if they'll be expanding to like 5v5 or anything like that. I don't know if they're gonna add like a 4-point mode or anything like that. But based on what I've played and the 3 hours that were spent, it's a good time. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna level with you here. To me, it's probably better served as a free game, but I can see it probably going as high as like $20-$30 in this economy. They'll probably pop you for 30, but don't pay full price. As a kind of mishmash combination of both NBA Jam and NBA Street and 3-on-3 freestyle, that arcade mode can get boring really quickly, and especially if you are somebody that's more built out for single player games, it's not for you. 30's kind of pushing it, but I can concede it because I'm assuming there will be more added as time goes on. They'll probably find a way to make more parks, add more players, add legends, your Kobe's, your Jordans, your Larry Birds, those types. That just kind of makes sense and it's par for the course, but I mean, only time will tell. To me, you pay like $10, get on the game every once in a while if nothing's really interesting or nothing's really popping it. Like, we're in May right now. I'd say like June or July, depending on the style of games you play, you should be playing this. This is that filler spot. I think it'll be a good little filler for the dead spaces, and something that, like, if you have a bunch of little cousins and you don't want them messing up any of your main save files, you can kind of give to them to do as they please, and you won't lose out on too much. All that said and considered, I don't know what'll happen in the future, but I'm optimistic for the game. We have to see what the rollout will be, and I'll be here. And if you want to be here too, you should hit that subscribe button, leave a like. Even if you've seen it, or if you even got a chance to play it, let me know what you think in the comment box below. This shit got a hard cap at like, if it drop at like $10, I'll probably bring it back on the channel. I won't lie. But if they get charged full price, it's cooked. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Anyway, y'all have a good one, bruh. I'm gonna probably hop back on Invincible. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, go take a look at that, or today's video, depending on when this comes out. Go take a look at that. I'm gonna see y'all later. Have a good one.